Out the fluorescent and day-glow outfits and let the Aquanet fly. We are kicking off this weekend with a blast from the past.
Yep, Hot Tub Time Machine will totally bring back some radical memories. I mean, just check out the classic cast.
Word.
Do you know what happens to you?
Well, Ben Stiller is showing off his serious side in his new dramatic film, but you can always count on Big Ben for some comedy every time you sit down with him. Ben Stiller's hiding something and AJ's getting... Well, if you had to choose one guy who's on everyone's hot Hollywood list, including mine, it's got to be Aussie hunk Sam Worthington. He is the star of the highest-grossing movie of all time, and he is sure to have another massive hit with his next flick. Tunic, loincloth, I'm not...
I know, it's not a loincloth. They tried to put me in a loincloth, and it wasn't pretty.
But you guys are doing flips and jumps, and, I mean, how did you keep it all together?
Badly. I thought we got to get the girls in somehow.
You guys have cellulite too?
I'll worry about it.
Sam, who does...
Welcome to my favorite new hangout, LA Live.
Yeah, LA Live has been called Times Square West, and I mean, look at this place. I can see why.
Sporting events, concerts, you name it, it all happens right here.
The hardest ticket, like, in the world to get.
See, I told you this place had it all. We're standing right now on the balcony of LA Live, right across from the Staples Center, home to the Los Angeles Lakers, Clippers, and the Kings.
Yeah, and tonight the venue is packed with John Bear fans, but recently it was another John that fans were going crazy for. Hanging on stage with John Bon Jovi just hours before showtime in Seattle? Priceless.
Here, Laura, we'll put you to work.
I could do that. Landing a gig on his The Circle tour as a backup dancer? Impossible. No, I have no musical...
That wasn't working.
But when I heard the band play Superman tonight... Okay, sometimes I want to just skip all the big concerts and sporting events and just have a quiet date night.
You mean like dinner, a movie, or maybe even a little bowling?
Now you're talking.
Well, along with all the great restaurants here, they got a movie theater and bowling alley.
I love it. Is Jerry's going to tell us all about it?
Right now, he's with Tina Fey and how to describe a perfect date night.
Hey, Mario, here in New York City with Tina Fey.
Now, another great date night here at LA Live, dancing. Mario's in the plaza outside the world-famous Conga Room, where he managed to find a couple of Dancing with the Stars fans.
Yeah, Lauren, the competition's the theater.
It's not so bad having a statue of yourself down there either, right?
It's not bad. I drive by almost every...
And said, do this deal. I'm okay with it.
But you were telling me that it's even bigger than that because Conan wouldn't even talk to TBS before he got that call.
Yeah, Conan didn't want what happened to him to happen to George, changing time slots just after a few months on the air.
I remember George telling me he felt bad for Conan when that happened.
It didn't give Conan a fair opportunity to host that show.
So what's George saying now?
He gave him a huge shout out on his show.
I talked to him last night, and I said, I welcome you into my deep, loving embrace.
Now, gave the paparazzi the slip.
Yeah, she reportedly made that trip to Vermont over Easter weekend.
Surprised no one got a picture.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, good for her. And here's another thing. Her good friend George Lopez, I'm hearing he's going to get the first interview with Sandra after this whole scandal, but we're going to have to wait until November to see that one.
All right, I really think Britney Spears deserves a little credit for this one, releasing the untouched original photos of that Candy's ad campaign.
I completely agree with you. Apparently, she's doing it to teach young girls to have a realistic image of their body. Okay, here they are, the original pics, right?
The dancing pressure is off.
Yeah, and Mario, that tradition is alive and well, but check this out. Last night's party, the cop showed up. That tops tonight's GPS Great Picture Stars.
Ray is in Playboy.
Yeah, she was super nervous during the whole shoot, and it probably didn't help that her hair caught on fire in the middle of it. When you first heard it was going to go public, what was your initial thought?
I wanted to die. That was the most secret part of my life. My family, my friends, nobody knew that about me.
Great pics of stars.
Kim Kardashian caught with a really hot soccer player.
Plus, Katherine Heigl on life after Grey.
So Tori and Dean just can't seem to shake the rumor that they're splitting up. What gives?
Well, you can judge for yourself, because on Monday, they're both going to be on Ellen.
There's no divorce in our future. What it's like
Everyone has marital problems. You know, you fight with your partner.
No fights here. Jake's dance.
Controversial book in America, but is any of it true? Talking about the new Oprah tell-all.
Yeah, more people are going after the author, Kitty Kelly, and today we're digging into her checkered past. Some are calling it a...
Well, another stellar week of dancing and one more contestant sent home packing.
That's right. This week it was soap star Aiden who got a little emotional during his goodbye. Elimination night.
Eaten and editor.
Okay, what is the one thing you're not going to miss?
Feeling sore all over.
And when the dancing's all over for Evan, What's next for you after all of this?
I don't know. I've gotten some interesting offers.
Interesting. Yeah, between acting offers, endorsement deals, his Stars on Ice show, Evan could be the ballroom's new $1 million man. Seems he's
Twist of Kate.
Twist of Kate, what's that about?
There are some amazing women out there, and I'm going to meet them, to help them, to get to know them, to learn from them.
And what I also learned from Evan, besides a few dance moves, that he's got one strange ritual.
He has to come before the show and like kiss every judge's chair, which is like, I don't know who was touching it. Like, that's just nasty.
See who
Well, Kate Gosselin survived another week of dancing, but in her personal life, Kate's had a tough week.
Yeah, John's fighting dirty in their custody battle, but he might want to rethink that strategy now. Carlos has that.
John Gosselin. This has got to be the video of the week. Heidi Montag posing in a bikini in Vegas for the opening of Aria's hot new pool party.
Yeah, it was the debut of Swimsuit Barbie, and that's what she called herself. Seriously. Finally unveiled after 10 procedures. Heidi Montag's new cosmetically enhanced, and further enhanced bikini body.
Today, I'm Swimsuit Barbie.
On second thought,
Swimsuit Heidi, it's way better than Barbie.
And at the opening of Aria Hotel's liquid pool, this man-made living doll was surrounded by extra bodyguards following reports of a stalker.
You have to protect this body. It's a trillion, gazillion, bazillion-dollar franchise.
So where's hubby Spencer when she needs him?
Spencer and I are great.
Heidi doing some rumor control about reports their year-old marriage is on the rocks.
No, Spencer and I are not getting divorced, and that's not true at all.
Online now, we want to know what you think of Heidi's new look, hot or not. Vote now at extra17.com.
So, Lauren, I know a lot of women, or most, I should say, dread getting into a bikini.
Well, except for Heidi.
Well, that's true.
Well, we found a bunch of new swimsuits that correct all of those flaws.
Pear-shaped, boyish.
Idol winner Carrie Underwood has parlayed her Idol success into a multi-platinum, multi-award-winning music career. AJ sat down with Carrie and talked about the next chapter in her life, an upcoming marriage. Well, only Chris Rock could get away with calling out Letterman. Rock just told Jerry why he didn't feel bad busting on Dave's scandal. He went where no Letterman guest has dared to go. Okay, so let's see. Conan received $32.5 million to walk away from NBC, and he's getting more than $10 million up front for his new show. Yep, that buys a lot of luxuries, says Carlos found out.
So I read a good rumor that Demi Moore wants to have a baby with Ashton.
Yeah, you know, Jerry got the answers as Demi was really candid, especially when she talked about how she keeps looking younger and younger. Jaw-dropping beauty. Well, listen up, all Starbucks and Coffee Bean employees. Hey, just because you're whipping up some signature blends right now doesn't negate the fact that if you have talent, you can be discovered. Just ask Angel Taylor. Music's newest darling finally. Neil Patrick Harris is using his star power to help raise awareness to his favorite furry friends. Who doesn't love this guy? On How I Met Your Mother, he's a little rough around the edges.
Picture